Cryptocurrency is as crazy as ever, and so is this news, and so am I. I'm going to break down several things that will either help you make money or help you protect your money in today's video. Obviously, it's not financial advice. These are things I'm researching for myself and sharing with you here on the tube. My name is Vosk. I am a full-time crypto maniac. There was a Trezor stick, like a cryptocurrency hardware wallet. Got one, actually I packed it. I normally have one on my desk, and apparently I didn't fact check this. True or not, it's hilarious. A Trezor found in Do Kwon's body after a thorough inspection. If you don't know, Do Kwon is infamous for being one of the most renowned scammers in the world and hiding from police. There's a bit more to the story, but that's the gist of it. A lot of people into cryptocurrency are also into firearms, and you may be aware of the controversial ban ruling overreach of power by the ATF regarding pistol braces. So I know we normally keep it crypto-centric. I'm not even going to go too deep into this, right? But just be aware of this if this impacts you, and if you have an AR pistol or something like a CZ Scorpion with a brace, then you have now gone from having a completely legal firearm, right, with a pistol brace, as opposed to a stock, to now having an illegal, regulated weapon. So make sure you take the proper steps to protect yourself on that front. There are a lot of profitable mining rigs right now. Among those, some of these things you're going to see consistently topping the charts are going to be Kaspa miners, the profitable ghost, if you will. I'm very excited to see these come to market. I am surprised we haven't seen Kaspa ASIC miners earlier. Their algorithm was analyzed a while ago, and the verdict of everyone was pretty much like, yeah, ASICs are gonna be here for this thing sooner than later. I will absolutely be adding Kaspa ASIC miners to my mining farm as I am able to source them. Here's not even a full 24 hours of mining with a different Kaspa ASIC miner by RPM. To put this into perspective, that is over $500, but understand being early with the right machine is crazy profitable, but it will not stay that way. They will make as many of these as they possibly can. Just like traders are trying to make as many profitable trades as they can. We've talked a lot about Arbitrum. It has brought you a lot of good short-term trading potential, whether you got the airdrop and profited, quite literally, or you bought a bag and then wrote it up some and you weren't greedy and you took some profits. Me personally, I'm stacking ARB tokens and it's a long-term hold for me. Other people are looking for more short-term plays. OX Tindor here was checking out some wallets. He was analyzing wallets that have bought ARB between 1.2 to 1.3, basically $1.20, $1.30. He looked at this wallet which dropped $374,000 on ARB. Okay. What's interesting about this wallet in particular, is not only the fact that they let ARB run up, analyzing what they're doing on DeBank, right? And DeBank is a portfolio tracker in cryptocurrency. When we pull up this account on DeBank, you can see there's $3 million on Polygon, $2 million on Ethereum, and a whopping $1 million on the Arbitrum chain. There's over $6 million just in this single address across multiple blockchains. People with a lot of money doesn't mean that they're the smartest, right? Or they always make the right moves, but at some point you've got to wonder, how did they get there? And why does their number keep going up? There's a lot of just data things to decipher and help us make better moves, more profitable moves. But what was interesting about his breakdown here was $3 million of liquidity provided on Mantis Swap. And in particular, this is an airdrop farm by him as they are launching a new token. Is that something we should dig deeper into and bring you a tutorial guide? Or should I shut up and move on to the next subject? Well, I think it's a little mean when you talk to me like that, so let me know down in the comments below. Trust Wallet fixed a vulnerability after a cool $170,000 in user losses. They plan for reimbursement. We'll see. We will see. Also, 1inch has added ZK Sync's Era Layer 2 to their network. We recently broke down ZK Sync. This is interesting. This is a big incoming airdrop opportunity. Watch the video guide, participate, or don't be jealous when me and the VoskCoin squad are claiming our airdrops. A lot of this stuff isn't that difficult or hidden. It's all right here. But you gotta learn a little bit. You gotta put in a little bit of time and effort. You gotta participate. If you need a friendly nudge, you need some support, or you prefer real-time questions of yours being answered, join the VoskCoin Discord server, or a little bit slower, but always helpful, post a thread on the VoskCoin Talk forum. Another article from the block here is that SBF was constantly spreading rumors about Binance CZ, the executive claims. A lot of drama here. I'm not sticking up for CZ or Binance, right? But I do want to illustrate that one of these guys has scammed everyone and is in custody, barely. And the other guy is one of the richest men in the world, at least still. We'll see, time will tell, but yeah, I just really hate SBF, to put it simply.
Hey guys, it's Miss Vosk here to tell you about today's video sponsor, RollerCoin. RollerCoin is a free-to-play crypto mining game that rewards users with their in-game currency, RollerCoin. The game's goal is simple: build your crypto mining farm by playing mini-games and completing quests, participating in events, collecting equipment, and trading with other players. It sounds a lot like here at VoskCoin. Your mining farm will mine real crypto, including tokens like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Doge, and BNB, and withdrawals are free. RollerCoin says they have over 3 million players worldwide, and now until the end of the month, if you sign up with our link below, you'll get 10 RollerCoin, which is equivalent to $10 of in-game currency. This is not financial advice. Please do your own research before investing.
A judge ruled that the Bored Ape Yacht Club ripoff NFTs violated Yuga copyright. Yuga Labs, creator of the Bored Ape Yacht Club. All right, this is a big deal because this is in-court verdicts. Okay, these create case law, precedents. Rulings like this are incredibly just important, and it can really set the tone, set the pace for how things are going to be moving forward with the rapidly evolving digital collectible space. Gemini to open a crypto derivatives platform outside of the United States. Gemini's foundation's first product will be a perpetual Bitcoin contract, BTC perps. This is interesting, especially because they are in hot water related to Gemini Earn and Genesis and all that drama. I really want to see a resolution there soon. I want to see a resolution with FTX and everyone else in that category. It's draining, it's depressing, and it's, financially devastating for myself among many others. But it kind of pisses me off that we have new product launches when we have a lot of loose ends that need to be tied up. So it's not going to be a platform I'm personally using, at least anytime soon, but that is the heads up on that. Coinbase is also ramping up an overseas expansion as they continue to face regulatory pressure by the U.S. bully government agency, most notably Gary Gensler, a certified, crook, as well as the Securities Exchange Commission. CBDCs are looming. It's a scary time. Just understand, be advised, and be aware. This may be exciting, though, for Coinbase stock holders, which, full disclosure, I have some coin stock, and I'm wondering why you don't, unless you do. Today's video was made possible thanks to Swiss Cheese Finance. They are the world's first ever decentralized stock exchange. This is a new project. Be aware, be advised, right? This is not an endorsement. Swiss Cheese is bringing decentralized stock exchange trading. This is a huge potential, and this is why I find this very interesting, right? Decentralized stocks, right? Derivative stocks, synthetic stocks. There's huge interest here. I want to see stock trading on chain. but that is a big endeavor, which is part of why they're having a crowd sale, or a token sale, an ICO, which is underway now, and it's going to run for the next couple months. With this, they are launching their own ERC20 token. Specifically, it's an ERC20 deployed on the Polygon blockchain with a total supply of 120 million tokens. This is the third and final round for their public sale. You have to participate with the Matic coin, which you can grab. Actually, just recently discussed Coinbase, withdraw on chain, right? You can participate with whatever amount you want. However, they do cap contribution at 50,000 Matic, at least per wallet address. If you want to learn how to get started with decentralized things and using your wallet and stuff like that, check out our video guide on how to use Polygon, specifically with MetaMask. Grabbing some tokens is as simple as connecting your MetaMask, inputting how much Matic you want to contribute. Reminder, on the Polygon network, and then clicking contribute and having a contract interaction. What is very cool, I do think, about Swiss Cheese Finance is the fact that they are launching their own decentralized exchange in June, even though their token sale concludes a couple weeks later. So I do think it is interesting and encouraging that they have a product launch prior to their token sale even concluding. I've got access to their press release here, their SWCT token, again ICO pre-sale round. 40% of the token total supply is in this ICO. They also boast that the people that got in on the earlier token rounds have already received a 100% return on their investment. That's great, right? Hopefully they're here to let it ride. On the flip side though, they could be looking to take profits. If a decentralized stock exchange sounds interesting to you, check out the link that I'm dropping down in the video description below. Let's move to one of the most controversial tokens of the times. That's gonna be PP coin. Yep, Pepe, what's happening? It's a frog, it's a meme coin. Whether you love these coins or you hate them, it's the talk of the town right now. Per coin market cap, the market cap is up to $144 million, doing $80 million in the last 24 hours. It's up 20% in the last 24 hours, and I think it was up 40% a couple hours ago in the last 24 hours. We'll go to Dex Tools. It's probably going to be top in the charts. I've got a full video on Pepe coin that's in the editing chamber and should be going out tomorrow. When we look at this token on chain, we see total liquidity of over 3 million, volume of 27 million. And remember, this is on chain data, right? And 40,000 holders, and it's the fourth hottest token right now, for better or for worse. Thank you so much to everyone who participated with the VoskCoin Tails Edition Mini Doge 2 miner, the successor to our original Mini Doge miner a couple years ago. Crazy that that was already a couple years ago. There were only 100 miners sold, and my understanding with Goldshell is less than 110 produced overall. So pretty cool, super limited, and you all that collect these and use these, I mean, you're the freaking best, and you help support VoskCoin and keep it going. If you want to learn more about that, I'll drop a link down in the video description below, as I wrote an article just kind of breaking down all the details, what went into that, and the pros and cons and everything in between. So looking at the mining emission last 24 hours, we see 24 million on Bitcoin, $1 million plus on Dogecoin. And then in particular, we still see a lot of money to be had with Chia XCH, $400,000 to be precise. I just moved my Chia mining rigs from my house to the new farm, and so you can see my stuff came back online. All my metrics are a little bit off right now, but I'm super excited. Also, Evergreen updated their app, so I can finally give my guys worker names. So if one of these goes down, or there's just an issue, like one of the drives goes off or whatever, it's so much easier for me to understand, diagnose, and the mining pool send me a notification, which is incredibly appreciated. Heads up on the next, hardware collaboration we're doing, which I'm so excited for this. I really can't understate that. So in just, honor of our CMO, our Chief Mining Officer, the coolest pup in the world, we're going to be moving forward with the Tails edition. But I really like the black and green kind of style combination. So basically, that's a potential follow-up, but this first one is definitely going to be orange. These are already in production, and when these go live for sale, hopefully sometime over the next month, they will be in stock, ready to ship, making these some of the fastest Chia hard drive miners, or really farmers, that you can get, and really kind of ever historically, or at least in recent history, I should say. So this is sweet. If you're interested, especially in a particular edition, which is associated with how many drives are associated, please respond on this thread on VoskCoin Talk, so we can try to get these numbers right prior to launch. So, if everybody wants a pro kit, there's enough hard drives there to support that, or more people are more interested in the smaller ones, we just need to know. Right now, my main mining focus is expanding my hard drive mining endeavor. Particularly with the evergreen miners right now, and I'll DIY some miners in the future, but it is much more involved than, say, just plugging in an ASIC miner, right? Those, purpose-built machines, you slap power in, you slap Ethernet, and they're ready to go. On top of that, just got a new Bitcoin miner in, got another Bitcoin miner that's going to get here over the next week. So I'm really focused on getting that Bitcoin mining hash rate up as well. I'm chasing 1 petahash, lifelong dream of mine. I'm also chasing 1 petabyte with the evergreen miners. So just like PP coin, I hope to get 2 piece, and that's starting oh god, it's starting to sound bad, starting to sound weird. Oh man, that's not really my style though, so I'll leave it at that. I hope that your style is to subscribe to the VoskCoin YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you watch it this far. I really can't understate that. Like, you all that tune in and watch the videos all the way through, like, you keep this channel going, and I thank you for that. And I hope that, like, it's sincere. I'm talking to you through a screen here, but like, I'm serious. I don't know how else to say it, right? But seriously, thank you. That's all I got today. And I hope you have a good one.